a quick look. First off, my girls love the Amazon boxes. Second off, my poor daughter's room has been taken over by school supplies. So hopefully today we will take them all to the office so that they can stay there until January when we hand them out. But all of the school supplies we've been given are in a box over there, a box here, a box here, a box here, and this empty box that we will eventually put the completed kits in. So thank you guys for these blessings. And today, Eliana, we hope to get the blessings out of your room so you can have your room back. Thank you for loaning it to us. We appreciate you. All right, we brought all of the school supplies over to our office/guest house. And I did ask the people that gave these bracelets if we could add them to the school supply kits to try to make sure that every single kid gets one. And then whatever's left over we'll add as prizes. Whew. And this is what we have so far. Hopefully within the next week or so, we'll start to get them put together because end of January, beginning of February, we will be handing out school supplies. Thank you guys in advance. Thank you so much for playing such a huge role in getting these supplies to the kids. We really appreciate you. Okay, I'm hoping that this afternoon or tomorrow, my girls are going to come over and help me organize the school supplies. So right now, I'm going to set out like each kit so that all we have to do is walk around the room and put one of each item so that the girls can help me. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Whew, I'm breathing a little heavy. I just moved a bunch of stuff. I'm going to show you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is all of the school supply stuff that is going to go in each of the kits. We've got, this box came from our church. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes to organize. And we still have folders and notebooks that we don't yet have at the office. We've got them, but they're not here to organize. But we're still going to get things started because there is a lot of organization to do. Okay, this is what the start to 60 school supply kits looks like. So the idea is that we will grab a set of supplies. So if we're doing erasers, and we'll put one on each kit. And my thought is that we will walk all the way around the room, delivering it to each and every single one. You come this way, high, low, around the bend, high, low, all the way to the edge. Oh my goodness gracious. So we would put one of each item. And once we are done with these out here, we will then come here into the back room, and I've got 15 more, so a total of 75, but I'm going to separate these as our youngest kids ones because we have some supplies that are only going to the youngest kids like crayons, and so we will slightly differentiate. So the youngest kids will be here, and then all of the other kids are out here. Oh my goodness. We got our work cut out for us. The other thing, if you can't tell, there's a whole lot of packaging and we recycle. So I will also let you know from all of this, how much we are able to recycle for our church. And you notice there's a couple of these, like I think I mentioned it on another video. These are not the ones that were given this time, but we had a couple extras. And so if there's extra supplies or something, we might do some like mini kits because I know some things had like 90 versus 75. And so it won't be the same quantity in the kit, but we want to make sure that these get into the hands of students. So we are going to keep, and then I've also got like the extras. There's 15 extra of the Jesus Loves You bags. So we will make sure in some way, shape, or form, they all get to the students. It might not be in a school supply kit right now, but whatever is given, it will at some point be given to a child in ministry. Or maybe a mom. Moms would like these bags too. So we'll see what we can do to make that happen for the people at the church. We are officially back at the office. And we are going to get stuff put in these school supply kits. Is that we're going to take one item, and you're going to go around and you're going to put one on every backpack. So come here.
I can do that.
I know you can. That's why you're the perfect helper.
Thank you, Mom. I can't make this.
All right. Ready? So let's start with the toothbrushes. I've got the highlighters. And each of the old kids is going to get 2 per package. And then our younger kids are going to get 1 per kit. Another day on my own. I'm gonna have to come back and do some quality control because 2 of the kits had 2 extra scissors. So we're gonna have to check them. But we're getting it done. This even has some little pencil sharpeners.
Pencil sharpeners?
Oh, I didn't know it came with pencil sharpeners. So we'll give the kids pencil sharpeners too. My husband asked me, he was like, okay, how are you guys gonna make sure that the pencils don't poke through the pretty Jesus Loves You bags? And I was like, don't worry, I got a plan. We're gonna put them in the pencil bag so that they don't poke a hole in their like backpack. That way, all of the things with the points are protected. Okay, we got a little challenge. So we had 336 colored pencils. Divided by 12, we should have 28 sets of colored pencils, but I had 2 left over, a dark blue and a purple. So either there's one that's missing a dark blue and a purple, or we got 2 extra pencils, or we're short 10 pencils. So I'm gonna count and see how many sets we have. And if we have 28 sets, then we have to make sure that none are missing a blue and a purple. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, we do indeed have 28 full sets, and we've still got 8 leftover sharpeners and these 2 pencils. So now as we put these with their kits, I need to check and make sure that none of them are missing a blue and a purple. So that's our current task. Okay, we did find one that was missing a blue color. So now they are all set with 12 colors and we still have 1 leftover purple. But we will take this one to church or save it to see if one of the other pencil packs happens to be missing a purple from a different box. But we have 1 extra purple and we have 8 extra sharpeners that we'll put with the next sets. So here we go. Okay, we put the yellow pencils and the colored pencils and a sharpener in their bags so they don't poke the backpacks. And now, thank you for the money. And now we're going to sort these ones. I believe we should have 34 sets here. So we're gonna get these ones sorted. And Eliana just opened it. And what did it come with? Show me. It came with more sharpeners. Mommy's check job to see which ones are missing. Eliana, this one's missing a bracelet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bracelets are missing. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that one came over here. This one's still missing. 6 and 7. Good job. Okay, Samantha, can you put one on this one, Sammy? Right here. Thank you. Okay, there's 2 more over there, Eliana. Boop, boop. 1 and 2. They all got bracelets. Good job, girly girls.
Now we need some more.
Nope, Mommy already did that, Ro. Mommy helped with that one.
But this one looks like...
It has it right underneath, but you have a good eye. You noticed that it wasn't on top. Eliana is doing the red pins, and I am double checking what we've done so far and getting a sharpener out of her hands. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Yeah, uh-oh, it goes right there. Thank you, all done.
Keep on looking. Come here. No, come here.
She doesn't want to be that trapped. All right, keep putting them on.
We're good.
Samantha hands them to Eliana. Eliana puts them on the bag. Eliana's doing 1 red pen, and I'm doing 2 blue pens and 2 black pens. And Samantha is distributing them to Eliana.
No, not there.
There we go. Good teamwork, girlies. After giving 2 to all of our older kids, we won't have pens for the younger, but that's okay. We do have red pens. And so if they need to give their teacher a red pen, they'll have a red pen. But mostly the older kids are the ones that need the blue and the black, so we are okay. And these ones are gonna get crayons, which is something extra, and markers, which is something extra, so it's absolutely fine. But Eliana is currently sorting out, hey, 1 pencil, 1 red per, what are you doing? That kid doesn't need 6 of them. You goofy girls. And then these ones were from our kits last year, but since we have extra, we're gonna use them so that every kid gets a red pen. Like I said, if there's in it ever anything extra, we save them. We don't use them, sell them, none of that. So we've saved these and we're now using them to complete the kits for this year. Okay, distributing the crayons.
Can you do the ones
In the middle that you can't reach? Sure. I can do those. There's 4 of them. Okay, and the younger kids also get markers, and I'm going to use one of these little hair ties to bind them together so that we make sure they get all 12. All right, the thing they've been waiting on.
No, sir.
It's okay. I'll make sure it gets back where it belongs. It's okay.
It's an orange.
Putting a mini Jesus on every bag. So the youngest kids don't have rulers, but they do have markers and crayons. They don't have blue and black pens, but it's okay. They've got the majority of what they need. Okay, for our younger kids, some of them got the boxed colored pencils, and then some of them got the loose colored pencils just based on what we had. So they all still get colored pencils. Okay, our youngest kids, we still need to get a few more glue bottles because they do definitely need glue. And so we're gonna get some glue bottles for them to make sure they all get glue. And then our oldest kids, we are still short a few glue bottles as well. There are a few that don't have them, so we're gonna make sure they all get glue. But these are our oldest kids. And then the teens as well. And we still need to add notebooks and folders, but I think we'll do that at the church. This is just the bulk of the things. We'll get them all packed up in the bags, and then we will add their spirals, their notebooks, and their folders. She's saying, stand up, sister, stand up. Don't whack your face on that corner. Careful with the corner. Okay, we currently have 55 kids attending our Friday night youth group and Saturday night kids club learning about Jesus. This is a Christmas series, and so we prepped our Christmas materials, and it's kind of like VBS style where every single week we have a special activity. We've done a movie day, a game day, cookie decorating day. We did ornaments. We've got one where it's focused on like candy canes. They're getting a candy cane and we're telling the fable of the candy cane. So yeah, there's just a fun like VBS style activity for each one of the weeks because they're on summer break. And so we've got 55 kids going through that. And for each of those 55 kids, I am writing a name tag. These are our tags for our youngest kids. And then I'm trying to show you ones that don't currently have their names on them. Let's see. There we go. This is a blank one. These are our middle-aged because the school supply kits are going to be a little bit different. And then our oldest kids are with these guys. So I'm doing it differently so that we make sure that every child that is attending is given a kit. We want to make sure that the kids that are actually part of our church, in the church, are the ones that are getting the priority. And then we should, at this point, after my count, counting all of the youngest kids, the middle kids, and the oldest kids, we should still have about 20 extras. So if someone brings a friend that day, or somebody notices or comes to church, first-time visitor, we will have enough to give them. And I haven't included my Sunday kids. I actually need to add a few. So 55 Saturday and Friday kids, and then there is 2 families that only come on Sundays, and so that's another 4 kids. And so we've got about 59 that we will have designated by name, and then we'll have, what is that? 59, 75. We'll have a few extras left over. So right now I'm getting ready. Andres has the kids today, our girls. They are running a few errands, and I'm going to go over to the office and finish up getting these like put together, put a name on them so that we make sure that the kids get the right kit. So that's what I'm going to do today. Christmas cookies, water, and name tags. Okay, I wanted to give you guys one close-up of how I'm packing. So in their pencil bag, they have their regular pencils, their colored pencils, their 2 highlighters, red pen, 2 black pens, 2 blue pens. They've got a little pencil sharpener, a big pencil sharpener, a mini Jesus, an eraser, and a glue stick. So that's what I'm putting inside their pencil pouch. And then for the teens, we've got these awesome spirals. So I'm putting 1 spiral in, and then a ruler, and their pencil bag, and their toothbrush, and so there's glue, and their Jesus Loves You bracelet. And then on the corner, right here where there's a little tie, I am tying the name tag so that it's ready for the youth. Now you might be wondering about the notebooks and folders. We do have notebooks and folders to add, but we decided not to bring them all the way here from the church and carry them up 5 flights of stairs just to put them in the backpacks. That seemed like a lot of physical effort. And so what we're doing is we're packing up what's here. We're gonna take this to the church, and then the day we hand it out, we'll just grab, all right, we've got 2 notebooks per kid. So grab a bag, grab 2 notebooks, 2 folders, and hand them both sets of things, like the notebooks and folders and the bag of stuff, and then they can put it in their own bag. But we're trying to save ourselves a little bit of time and effort as we're doing this for 75 children. So that's why you haven't seen the notebooks and folders yet, but we will make sure that at some point you get to see what it all ends up looking like. We do, however, have a few leftover notebooks and folders from last year, and so I can show you while I'm here what a fairly completed kit looks like. Until we count up the notebooks and folders, we don't know how many we can give to each kid, but let's assume that we can give at least 2, and I'll show you guys real quick what a full kit looks like, even though we don't have everything here today. Oh, and one more tidbit. If you're wondering about these bracelets that we opened in an Amazon video, and originally I was like, hey, we'll give those as prizes. I reached out via comments to the person who gave them to us and asked, I was like, we have 100 of them. So is it okay, since we're doing 75 school supply kits, if we put 1 in every kit to make sure that every child gets 1, and then the extras we'll put in as prizes? But what's great is this makes sure that every single child gets 1 of them, and then there will be 25 kids that earn them through memory verses and potentially get 2. But we did ask, I've said this on multiple videos, it is so important to us to be good stewards of what God has given us. And one way we do that is using the materials for what we say they're going to be used for. But I did reach out to this giver, and they were absolutely fine with it. And so we are super excited that every child will get a mini Jesus and a bracelet, which is just a little touch of faith and love, and just such a blessing to add something fun to these school supply kits as well. So thank you. This is how good God is. We were given exactly 24 of the college ruled notebooks, and after checking all of our lists, we have exactly 24 youth. Now, if somebody extra shows up on a youth night, the night that we give out these school supply kits, if someone extra happens to show up, then we would give them one of our extra ones from our other group. They just wouldn't have a lined notebook, but it would be okay. So of the known youth we have 24 youth, and we have 24 college ruled notebooks to give them. So again, if an extra kid shows up, we'll solve the problem. But I just wanted to share that with you because I thought that was amazing. After I wrote all the names down and started tying them onto bags, exactly 24 kids. Okay, these are 24 youth kits in this box. Now to do our Saturday Kids Club kits that are some in here and some in here for our younger kids. Again, like I said, we did have some notebooks, but I don't want to just start putting them in the bags because if I do that, then we'll forget which ones have notebooks. So we'll take these with us to church and combine them with whatever we have there and count out and figure out how many per kid to give. But this will also get given later on when we're getting ready to give them out. It's crazy how many more boys than girls we have. So I just counted the name tags, and we have for our Saturday kids that are between 6 and like 12 years old, we have 15 boys and 5 girls. Our youth, we had 6 girls, so 18 boys and 6 girls. And then our younger kids, let me count that real fast. Our youngest kids are the only one that the girls win. We have 7 girls and 4 boys. I'm not counting Samantha because we're not going to give her a school supply kit. She did get a mini Jesus and some markers, but we don't need a school supply kit for her. And so we wanted to make sure that the school supplies went to the kids that are actually in school. She's not there yet. So having just me without the girls for the final pack up also made it so that I can do a quality control and make sure that every child gets a complete kit, because the girls like to grab things, play with things, move things around, and I have found various where I'm like, oh, this one's missing a mini Jesus. Or for instance, right now, I have one extra ruler that showed up that I don't know which bag it goes to, so I'm searching for that bag. But yeah, it was good for me to do the final pack up, quality control, put the name tags on. So that's why the girlies didn't accompany me today. Okay, I'm just finishing my final 3 kits over here. And so far, none of them have been missing a ruler, so I don't know why we have an extra. But I did just notice that these 3 were missing red pens. So I am so glad that I did my due diligence to check every single kit so that no child is left without a specific supply. So these are the last 3 to pack up in here, and then on to the younger kids packs. These are my extras that don't yet have name tags. We have 11 extra kits for our middle age group of children. And so if we have extra kids come that aren't on our list, we have 11 extras. We'll also have some extra little kids ones too. Okay, I just finished packing up the youngest kids' kits, but I wanted to show you what one is going to look like once we add the folders and the notebooks to it. I didn't show you the middle age because it's pretty much the same as the oldest kids. It just doesn't have the college ruled notebook in it. But I'm going to show you our youngest kids' kits. So they will get a backpack. They'll get at least 2 folders. If we have more, then we would add more to their kits. 2 spirals or 2 notebooks, a pack of 24 crayons, scissors, a pencil sharpener. They've got a pencil bag, and in that, we've got 4 pre-sharpened pencils for them. We've also got a full set of 12 markers. They all get a toothbrush. They get a Jesus Loves Me bracelet. They get a glue stick, a red pen, probably to give their teacher, but they have a red pen. They get a highlighter. Not sure if they need them, but we had extras, so each kid gets one. They have a mini Jesus. They have an eraser. And they have a pack of 12 colored pencils. Some of them are in the boxes. Some of them are loose, but they all get 12 colored pencils. So like this one got one of the loose sets of 12 colored pencils. But yeah, all kids get 12 colored pencils. So that is one of our youngest kids' sets. We did it. Took me almost 3 hours, but we've got the youngest kids, 2 to 4-year-olds. We've got the oldest teen girls. Again, I didn't necessarily put only pink, but I tried to make sure that the boys' ones didn't have a predominant pink factor. oldest boys, so 13 and above, 13 and above girls, 13 and above boys, 7 to 12 girls, and 7 to 12 boys. These are all of our school supply kits. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I almost forgot to include this, but after all of the packaging was collected, so here you don't take it to like a recycling bin. We actually take it to a place and sell it. And paper sells for one price and cardboard sells for another. And so after we loaded up all of the boxes, I took a picture, but I cannot find it anywhere. We got 22,000 pesos. I'll put whatever the equivalence is in US dollars. And that was enough for us to buy about 2 weeks of snack for our Saturday Kids Club. So your Amazon donations also provided 2 weeks of snack for our kids. So again, thank you guys. Even the trash, the boxes that they came in, ended up being a ministry blessing. All right, we love you guys, and we will see you on the next video as we explain a little bit more about the school supplies.